Hey Rose Petals and Rose Fellows, it is Candace Rose, and in today's video I'm going to show you an easy way to turn crazy hair like this into beautiful curls like this. Now that my hair is washed and conditioned, I got on my hair washing t-shirt, it is time to detangle. But first, let me just give you just a little backstory on my hair. My hair, like my scalp, I have scalp issues. I don't know, I have not been to a dermatologist, but I get really big flakes. It's red, itchy, mainly around the perimeter of my head, behind my ears, and the crown of my head. I think I may have seborrheic or psoriasis. So I use a different type of, I basically can't just put any shampoo or conditioner in my hair. So what I use the Groganics DTH blocker system shampoo and conditioner. You wash your hair regular with the shampoo, obviously, and with the conditioner I only put this on my scalp only, and I think it only on the directions it does say to just put it directly onto the scalp. So I put this on the scalp only. I let it sit for about 15 to 30 minutes and then I wash it off. This has like a cooling system in it, so it soothes the scalp. It feels so good. That's why I leave this in a little bit longer. It does say to leave it in for about 10 to 15 minutes, but I leave it in for 15 to 30. Then when I wash the conditioner out, I go back and I use the Cream of Nature Intensive Conditioning Treatment. I've been using this for years and I absolutely love it. It leaves the hair super soft. It smells so good. But one thing that I do not do, well, I've tried in the past, I tried to mix these together. Like I'll try to put the DTH conditioner on my scalp and then put this on my hair throughout, like from the root to the tip. And let me tell you, that is the worst idea ever, because I don't know what is in that DTH, that Groganics conditioner, but it beads up. It mixes, the conditioners mix together and they bead up, and it leaves this awful residue throughout your hair. Like it looks like you have dandruff, but it's just like beaded up conditioner, and it is a bitch to wash out. So I do not recommend mixing the two. Put the Groganics conditioner on your scalp first, leave it in for 10, 15, 30 minutes, wash it out, then put this on, leave this in. I leave this in for a long time. Like I leave this in at the minimum for 1 hour, then I wash it out, and you can avoid that crazy residue because it's so hard to wash out. Obviously I had to go back and re-wet my hair because it's way easier to detangle that way. I have not had a relaxer since last July, so I think I'm going through, well, I know I'm going through like this natural phase, and let me tell you, my hat goes off to all the natural girls because detangling this hair is nuts now. I don't know if I want to transition into being natural. It is a lot of work and it's very time consuming, and I just don't be having that type of time, so I don't know. I have been using this Denman brush, and I've had this brush since 2012. I just started using this brush to detangle my hair maybe 2 months ago, and well, yeah, it's been like 2 months. Let me tell you, this is the best detangling brush in my eyes for natural hair. As you can see, these parts are not perfect, just as long as they're in 4 sections and the hair is out of the way on the section that you are working with. It does not matter. So this is how it's gonna look. So yeah, so I'm going to take my Denman brush. I have my aligners in, obviously. And I'm going to start from the ends and then work my way up. I always start from the back because it just seems like the back is like a little bit hard to work with. So I just start with the ends and just keep working my way up. Now, after combing all 4 sections of my hair out, this is how much hair came out. Very minimal shedding. And if you use the technique from going from the tip all the way up to the roots, that's also going to prevent a lot of the breakage. Now, we got our 4 sections back in our head. I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to have those pretty coily curls in your head. Now, I picked up this technique from another YouTuber. This was like years ago. So I've been doing this technique for years and it has been absolutely working for me. Now, this is completely and totally optional. You can have damp hair or this can be dried hair. It can be straightened. It doesn't matter. This technique works on any type of hair. So you want to start by using some wrapping foam. I use this kind. Sometimes I use the Cream of Nature wrapping foam. I love that foam too. It smells so good. I have done this without wrapping foam and it still came out the bomb. And I'm using 2 types of curling rods. I want a little bit more length in the back, so I'm gonna use the orange ones, and the purple ones is gonna, to me, it gives it more height. Okay, I had to take one of my clips out because I gotta use it for the back. So you wanna, I just use my finger. So now that is nice and sectioned off. I'm gonna take a few pumps of the wrapping foam, like a pump and a half, and I'm gonna put that mainly, I'm gonna put it throughout, but mainly we're gonna focus on those ends, honey. So, I'll take this and smooth it out. Now this is the trick. So you're gonna take it, roll it a couple times. Don't worry about that little strand. We're gonna wrap that up. So you're gonna roll it the traditional way, maybe 2-3 times. And this is the trick. Twist, twist, grab that piece of hair, wrap it, and roll like that. And that's how it's gonna look. Let's do another piece. So section off with your finger. Clip it. Now I'm gonna split this section into 2, or maybe not. Smooth it out. Oops, I got a little tangle. Grab the orange, and you're gonna roll it regular. And then twist, twist, and roll. If you could get another twist in, that'll be good too. But like I said, these rollers are big and my hair is not super long, so that's just gonna have to do. Okay, so now we have the back done. I'm gonna show you up close how I do it in the front. So my hair is starting to dry out a little bit, so that's when the Styling foam comes to great use. And like I said, I want a length in the back and also in the front as well. So I'm gonna put an orange roller in the front. As a matter of fact, let me get more. No, you know what, that's fine how it is. So we're gonna roll regular. And then you're gonna roll 1, 2, 3. If you could get a fourth one, 4. And then continue rolling to the root and snap it. The trick is all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist. If you can get that wrist work going, then you are going to have the perfect coils. And as you can see here, my hair is coiled all around the roller. Okay. As you can see, my whole head is rolled up. Now, typically, I leave these in for about 8 to 10 hours. I like to let these air dry, but you can sit underneath the dryer. For one, I hate sitting underneath the dryer, so I do let these air dry. So like I said, I leave these in for 8 to 10 hours. So I would roll my hair up at night, and then I'll go to sleep because that eliminates already like 6 to 8 hours anyway. And by the time I wake up, these are nice and dry. And I could take these out and you will have nice, beautiful coils. Since it is the morning, I'm actually gonna go to work like this. I'm just gonna wear a hat and keep my head covered because, you know, I don't wanna go to work looking super ghetto. So I'm gonna cover up my head, I'm gonna wear a hat, and I'm gonna have these in all day. And just keep on watching, stay tuned, and I will show you guys how I take my rollers out because it's a special way to take them out. Okay, I'm back. So I literally had these rollers in all day. Put them in at 10 this morning. It is almost 11 o'clock at night, and we are about to take these out and see how these turn out. Now, if you want to check to make sure that these are dry, just give it a good squeeze where the coils are. And if it feels a little cool or a little damp, your curls are still cooking, so they ain't ready to come out yet. So we're gonna start with this one. Now, when you take these out, you just don't wanna just take it out like you're taking out a sponge roller. You wanna take it out like this. Let me get a little bit closer. And then you just wanna pull it down, see? I think it's cute. And then you just want to keep taking them out like that. So you just want to gently pull because sometimes these rollers are hard. Well, these rollers are always hard, but it has these little ridges, and sometimes the ridges can catch onto the hair and it can make it kind of tangly. So you just want to keep pulling. you see we got all the rollers out. This is how it should look. I know I look like Celie. See my psoriasis? I got like psoriasis or seborrheic. So my scalp, especially in the front, is always super dry. And I get these super big flakes. To separate your coils, you're gonna take a section right here that you've already rolled up, and then you're just gonna pull it and twist and pull. And you're gonna do this with all your coils. So this is one side done. And we're gonna work on the other side. There, hold on, I got one more. Here are the curls when they are completely fluffed out. They are a little bit tight right now, but as the day goes on, they are definitely going to loosen up. And you can still see that part right there, but probably about in a day or so, I can be able to like try to fluff it and, you know, be able to do different things with it to cover up the part. Right now it has fresh product in it, so it's hard to kind of like manipulate and cover that part. And I would wear my hair like this all day during the day, but since it is late, I'm gonna go ahead and tie my hair up, and the next day I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna try to manipulate the curls a little bit. But this is how it looks once the curls are fresh and undone. And since I'm tying my hair up because it's super late, I am going to use this hair net to tie it up. This is just like a basic like lunch lady hair net that I got from, I believe from Sally Beauty Supplies, but you can get it from any beauty supply store. And I just, you know, just put it over my head. And I mean, it's losing its elasticity because I've had it for so long and this thing just keep on ticking. So I just put this on and then I'll put my bonnet on top.